Okay, that's just one way. That could be a whole other career for somebody who just saw that video. That can be a whole other career for you to make a significant amount of money. And I think that a lot of people can actually make a lot more than the base minimum of 170. I think you can get into the 200,000-300,000 range if you really work that business the right way. And unless you work from home, unless you be your own boss and have your own freedom, which is what we all want, which is phenomenal. Okay. Another business, another nugget I'm about to drop on you guys, where I make some money. Some of my money comes from this website, myhousedeals.com. Okay. I have an account on myhousedeals.com. And so in myhousedeals.com, I look for distressed properties that I can flip. And what's incredible is a lot of these properties don't even make it to the MLS. So I can see them before they get MLS. I can see pre-foreclosure and I can see foreclosures. And I can get in contact with the people that actually are that are in charge of that property. I have a phone number that I can get my hands on. I can call somebody. I can put a contract on that house to lock it up. And I can see a lot of different things about the property all over the United States, by the way, all over the United States. I don't have it for international, guys. If you are international, this is for US only, but there are people from other countries that will invest in the US, okay? There's a lot of properties that you can invest in. I'm actually gonna switch my screen up here real quick. Let me see, and I'm gonna pull up, let me pull up that screen. I wanna actually go on there real quick. I'm going to go right to myhousedeals.com and show you how it actually works for a quick second before we go on, because this is a way to make a lot of money. Okay, let's go here. Okay, we're on the actual live website. Let me check. Yeah, we're on the website now. Okay, so myhousedeals.com. This is a super nugget, man. I'm telling you, this one here is a super nugget. If you ever wanted to get into flipping properties and doing hardly almost no money down flips, this is where you go. So once you sign up for My House Deals, you put it in a market area. It could be anywhere. I could put, right now I have Fort Myers, Naples, but I can type in wherever. I can type in Miami, and click search. And then boom, it's gonna take me to Miami Beach, okay, for example. Here's the Miami Beach area. Now, here's a house in Miami, a single family home. If you look at this on the right, there's a single family home here, wholesale. This probably is not on the MLS yet. It's available. The condition is good. The repair value, in other words, after it's for retail, once it's all fixed up and it's cleaned up, it should be worth about $198,835. The minimum seller's asking price is $160,000. So there's equity in here. Estimated cost of repairs for me to fix this house is around $9,000, and the profit potential is about $29,835. Okay. Now there's two ways that I can make money on this house. Okay. One way is I can actually go and buy this house for $160,000. And if I don't have cash of $160,000, I can get a hard money loan. And I will be posting in the group a link to Hard Money Lender. Okay, hardmoneyman.com is the name of the website. But I'll be posting that link in the private United 99 group anyway. But you get a hard money loan where you put down 20% of the 160 and the rest will be financed. The interest rate is going to be about 8%. It's going to be a high interest rate because you're not supposed to have this house that long. You're going to sell it. So Hard Money Man has to make his money in only probably 1 or 2 months of you sitting on it. And then after that, he's not going to make any more money on that loan again. Okay. Then you take the house and you invest money into repairs. Either you use credit cards to leverage your credit cards to pay to fix up the house, or you use capital that you have access to. And then you put the house up for sale, you list it for sale, and you make your profit, right? That's one way of doing it, and that works great. And people do it every single day. I have friends that make millions of dollars a year doing this. Now, the other way you can do this is you look for wholesale deals like this house right here. It's a wholesale deal. All right, let me click on view property details. I'm looking at this house. I'm like, you know what? I think I might be able to flip this house to an investor. So what I do is I go here and I analyze, and I can see I can contact the owner or the person that has the ability to give me a contract, right? Lex Levinrad, that's his name here. His phone number's there. I can contact him. I can come over here and I can see all the numbers. And I can say, you know what? This house has a significant amount of equity. I'll wholesale this house to somebody. So I'm a double wholesaler. I'm gonna re-wholesale this house to somebody. I'm gonna just add $5,000 for my troubles. So I can take this house, I can contact Lex and give him $2,000 to hold this house, put a contract on it. Then I can do a seller assigns contract and I can find a buyer. And I can flip this house to a buyer, a wholesale buyer, a person that's looking to buy it cheap because they want to fix it up and sell it, not live in it. So I sell it to him for $165,000. I make $5,000, right? And then we do a simultaneous closing. So at closing, all the closing costs and everything are covered by the new buyer. I don't have to pay anything. I'm just doing a simultaneous closing. The house is just changing hands to him simultaneously, and I walk away with my $5,000 profit. And you can do that multiple times a week, a day, a year, whatever. That's a way of selling this house without having to put any money down on it. Okay. And you can do that and make a lot of money. You can make, 6 figures, 7 figures doing that. Just on this one website alone is its own full-time business, looking for houses with equity and working out deals like that. This whole website right here is one of the ultimate side hustles that hardly anybody knows even exists. Look at this house right here. I'm gonna show you this one more house and we're gonna move on. This house right here is in Hialeah in Florida, down in Miami. It has a potential profit of $54,000, $10,000 in repairs. Okay, I can get this house and I can find a buyer for it first, or have buyers lined up by doing pre-marketing, and then all I have to do is do a simultaneous closing, and I can add, add up for this house. I probably would add $10,000. I would probably say, 15,000. I would add to that price of $299, and I would do a simultaneous closing with a seller assigns contract to my new buyer that's buying it as a wholesale property. They're going to fix it. They're going to sit on it. They're going to fix it up and put it on the market for sale. And I walk away with 10, 15 grand, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Real easy, real quick and easy. And the beautiful thing about this is you have training, you have seminars on this website. You have, you can post your own houses, your own wholesale houses for sale in here if you want to. You can find investors in here, people that will even lend you money on deals on this website. There's people who have their own private money that they're sitting on that would lend you money, for houses on this site, because that's how they're making their little money. That's what they're doing. So you can go here and click on the private money link, and you can actually go there and you can contact these lenders. Say, look, I got a deal over here. This is the price. This is the equity. Here's a link to the property. Are you game to work something out with me? So this is a website here that literally helps people make millions of dollars, and hardly anybody knows it exists. It's a phenomenal website. It's nationwide properties, and you can do very, very, very well on this website. I mean, extremely well on this website, myhousedeals.com, doing wholesale property flips. Okay, either buying them and flipping them, fixing them and flipping them, or wholesaling them again and taking a small profit off the top if you find one with good equity in it. Okay, that is some serious game right there. Just that alone is a $1 million business a year. All right, so let me go back into my presentation here. 1 second. Oh, let me show you guys one more thing. Let me go back into this other screen real quick. So I'm going to be giving you, every single one of you guys are going to get not only access to my trading options workshop, which is a 5-hour class I taught on how to trade stock options. I'm going to add you to my private stock options group on United 99, and I'm going to give you this book that I wrote about trading options. You're going to get it for free. Every single one of you guys are going to get this free book. It'll be a Dropbox link for you to download it, okay? Or I can't send an attachment. It'll be a Dropbox link for you to download it. This book is very extensive. It goes in depth into